Hey gang, your old pal Clay here, like an 8-year-old in a toy store here at Mountain Music Exchange, and we are going to take a little bit of time today. We have got a top 5 list of guitars for 2024. 2024 has not just been a really good year for guitar releases. You'll see too, I left a lot out. There were some too that are definitely good mentions that we did not get to review for whatever reason, whether it wasn't available to us directly here or it was sold before I got the chance, which kind of almost happened even during a couple of these. Let me know in the comments below what you think though. If I've missed something here that you really liked as far as releases go in 2024, let me know what your favorite release is down at the bottom. And this is specifically just pertaining to guitars. Although I really wanted to find a way to shoehorn that Hello Kitty fuzz in there. I thought that was really cool. Just a fun pedal. Check that video out here on the channel. It has not just been a good year for guitar releases. It has been a good year for the channel here at Mountain Music Exchange as well. We have a ton more subscribers than we did at the start of 2024. So with that, I really just want to thank you guys so much for checking out the channel, checking out the videos, looking at Haas's shorts. Nope, wait. Watching Haas's short videos. Yeah, that's it. Just in general, just hanging with the gang here at Mountain Music Exchange. We really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you all so much. Without further ado, I will not keep you on pins and needles any longer. Here are the top 5 guitar releases of 2024 here at Mountain Music Exchange. Check it out. The Gibson USA Les Paul Mary Ford signature model. As soon as you take a look at this, you can see this floral pattern and this sort of longer ES style pick guard here. And then of course you see the arm guard here with the similar floral pattern, which I think is pretty interesting. It definitely stands out from like your standard sort of gold top. Mary Ford and Les Paul pretty much set the music world on fire in the 50s. Excellent, an amazing guitar player in her own right. This does have a 60s slim taper neck. This also has Burstbucker 2 and 3 pickups as opposed to the 1950 standards Burstbucker 1 and 2 or the 1960 standards like 61 Burstbuckers or 60s Burstbuckers. When I say that a 2 and 3 are hotter, I don't mean tremendously hotter. It's not like they swapped in super ceramic 500s in here. I can appreciate that, you know, Gibson to an extent is starting to acknowledge more female players in general and put out more models that honor and tribute them. And I really actually like the red hue against the gold. I think it looks really good. But the question is, how does it sound? Let's rock, gang. Fender American Ultra 2 Stratocaster. It is in the triple single configuration. There is also a hum single configuration on that as well. And this is a very neat, interesting, sort of subtle list of upgrades that I think really kind of add up to make some really cool overall improvements to the Ultra line, which was already pretty darn cool. Very player-centric guitars in that there are a lot of modifications from what you would consider like on a standard Strat to be. Pictures do not do these pick guards justice online. If you were just looking at this picture online on like a stock photo, you know, from Fender's website, perhaps even our website if we don't have it as a demo model, it just looks like a black one-ply pick guard. But even this pick guard here on this one and the Ultra Rust as well, and I think every other model that I've had hands on so far, they're anodized. So you really get a cool look with these. Fender locking tuners here. Quarter sawn maple neck with a slim, like a D profile. Although it does still feel very rounded. It does have some interesting shoulders here. They're a little flatter. You do get an ebony fingerboard with pearloid inlays. 10 to 14 compound radius fingerboard on this. Ultra 2 noiseless pickups here from Fender. They sort of continue to expound upon the traditional noiseless style. Luminlay inlays on the side. You can see really how effective they are at illuminating in the dark. Without further ado, let's take Noble Blue for a spin. Grabber from Epiphone. The most associated name with this bass is probably going to be Gene Simmons of Kiss. It's a cool retro body style, harkens right back to the Norlin era of Gibson. First thing I thought we had two vintage Gibson Grabbers in stock. They really look that sort of authentic and that good. There are a couple of changes. This is very light, especially for a bass. This is probably, I've not weighed this, but I'm gonna say it's probably in the high 7-ish, low 8-ish range maybe. This might be the first bass guitar I've reviewed on the channel. We got that cool Epiphone logo on an all natural 3-piece maple neck. It's a 34-inch scale, 20 frets, black, and you can also get these in natural. I have the natural one next to me right now. It's just got this giant pick guard. Huge, big, giant passive pickup here. This is not an active unit here at all. You also have a coil tap switch here. Really what you're missing here as far as from the original Grabber, you're missing here is you don't have the sliding pickup. Very cool bridge setup here. This is a super throwback bridge and I really like it. Let's check it out right now. Said good news today, gang. Rosewood is back in the Fender standard line. Fender Player 2 series Strats and Tellys, vintage style tuners, Fender classic gear tuners, and that's going to be on the Strats and the Tellys. Ash bodies are back as well in the transparent finishes like the cherry or like the sunburst, like the Sienna sunburst style. Fingerboards now are rolled on the edges like you would have seen, or you still will see, in the American Series Fender guitars. You also will get Player Series pickups with these. The single coils are Alnico 5s, which I think is sort of the perfect do-it-all magnet for a pickup. Cool finishes on these. Ash body is chambered, so it's not quite as heavy as you might expect an ash-bodied guitar to be. On a tremolo on this one, by the way, you're getting a 2-point tremolo here. You're also gonna get bent steel saddles. You get the rolled fingerboard edges. You get sort of the off-white coloring for like your other plastic work that's not your pick guard, so that it's sort of offset against it. Pretty much everything but the tuners specs this thing out to be just like an American standard guitar. Pre-Fat 50, sort of in that 2010-ish era, an Alnico 2 magnet humbucker. It's got a really good sort of, the highs are accentuated the way you want them to be, the lows aren't mushy or flubby. Same neck shape on these as well. That's still gonna be that modern C profile. Let's plug them up and get going. Epiphone version of a 1959 Les Paul Standard Burst. Get a flame maple top, and of course it's going to be a veneer, but I will show you in the light how that veneer reacts with lighting changes. Quite frankly, if you didn't tell me it was a veneer, or I didn't know it was a veneer, I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time questioning whether or not it's a veneer. You also get a 2-piece mahogany back, 1-piece mahogany neck. The neck and fretwork is really actually pretty darn good on these. A historically accurate headstock with this, and I will show you a little bit of a lineup as well. When I say historically accurate, I mean this is the shape of the 59 Les Paul. But I like the fact that they did this VOS style finish. You're gonna get the Gibson custom Bucker pickups in these. You're not gonna find a factory Gibson USA guitar that has these pickups in them. If you buy these pickups separately, these are $500 sets of pickup. But what I do like about this truss rod cover is that it does have the very wide, historically accurate or custom shop accurate wide bevel. The case has a sort of a pattern on it that really looks like the Lifton style pattern that you see now in a custom shop guitar. If you get a 59. Okay, gang, that was the top 5 2024 guitar releases here at Mountain Music Exchange. If I've left out anything that you hold near and dear, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to chat with you down there. I usually try to hang out and chat in the comments anyway, so yeah, should be fun. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that we see a lot more. If you'll notice too, by the way, the quality of our cameras have improved, the quality of our lighting has improved, and the format, I hope, will improve to some degree in 2025 as well, so be on the lookout for that. Gang, that's going to have us. Check us out online at mountainmusicexchange.com, where you can check out cool swag, as well as hopefully meet all of your music gear needs, whether you want to build your tone or check out that new arrival section where you can just find the latest new and used gear. Be sure to use the hashtag MMETrades on social media, where you can check out the various, used gear that we've got in or that somebody has got from us or anything like that. Check that out, hashtag MMETrades. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Gang, that's going to have us on this one. There is one more video for the year, so this is not Happy New Year just yet. There is one more I've got worked up, more of a fun fact video I hope you guys really enjoy. But that's got us. I'm Clay. You rock. And wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, make it loud. See you guys.